and 90% of Singaporeans are myopic. So I was like, you know what, let's just put the specs.
Plants communicate with each other.
Oh, we have so much animals and I didn't even know. Like,
Those shorter hours than what people at Mothership work. You can take off your BioGirl hat. You can be Lover Girl MJ. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Help Desk. As always, I'm your host Drew, and more recently I have been joined by Help Desk Helper number 1, Alfie, Help Desk Helper number 2, Pris. I think we got to decide who's number 1, who's number 2. What do you think?
Nah, I don't like this numbering.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just
Pris and Alfie.
Pris and Alfie.
Oh, okay.
Alfie and Pris. We have names.
Help Desk Helper Alfie, Help Desk Helper Pris. Okay, before we get started with today's episode, I have something that I've been waiting to talk about on the podcast. Alfie knows. It's spin. Have you guys done spin before? Yeah?
Never.
Pris has never done
I've
spin.
actually never, yeah. But I've heard a lot about it.
Why not? You're just not into fitness.
No, it's just the financial,
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
There's
it's actually quite expensive.
It is
yeah,
pretty
It's
expensive,
quite expensive, but looks fun. Is it?
Well, I tried it for the first time like a few weekends back. I went to support my girlfriend's fitness journey. She asked me to go along, so I thought, like, be a good boyfriend, I better go and help her. I gotta say, I don't like it.
What about it?
Okay, so you've never been for spin before, you've been for spin, but you've been to a club before, right?
A club, yeah.
It's like a club, but with like stationary bicycles. And like everyone's on these stationary bicycles cycling. There's really loud music, it's dark, and then they'll have like the flashing lights or whatever. But what I really didn't like about it was I couldn't hear anything. Like I couldn't hear the instructor at all. Like all the music was way too loud. So the instructor is giving instructions, and I have no clue what the instructor is saying because the music's way too loud.
Don't they use like speakers? Like
Yeah.
they have a microphone.
They do.
They're literally shouting.
Yeah, it just sounds like Yes!
Was it like sensory overload? Because like you're sweating, everyone's sweating, and then there's like music.
Were
and
you
then
just too
there's-
tired?
I wasn't. No, it was. Let me tell you, it was way too easy for me. I think so. Yeah. My girlfriend wasn't even sweating. I don't know why. I think she wasn't trying hard enough. That's her fault. But for
Maybe
me,
it's a
it was,
beginner class.
No, it was. Do you know what? Do you know the other thing about spin? It's like after every like little segment, everyone go woo, woo.
Is it a culture?
Does that happen at the classes you've gone for?
No. Why so enthusiastic?
Yeah, they're like really into it, but for the ending of it rather than for the actual exercise, they were like woo.
Like when they
hands.
end the class.
When they end, like, so the way this class was done was like there'll be different, like, almost like different segments.
Like
right?
different routines.
Yeah, different routines. So there'll be one where she'll be like, and then everyone will be like this. I feel kind of bad. Because the instructor was really nice. She knew it was my first time. She kind of helped me out a little bit. Well, once it got started, it was just way too loud. So I had to just copy, like, the people in front of me. And then, the thing I noticed is, like, there's, like, different kinds of people who go for spin. So there's people like my girlfriend who will just, like, sit there and, like, not try her best and not sweat. But it's okay. I mean, we support her fitness journey. Then there's other people. There's, like...
We all support her fitness journey.
Yeah, we all do. Help Desk supports her fitness journey. Then there's people, like, in the front row where they'll be, like, really into it, like, pumping. And there's people who, like, chill in the back row, and then, like, their pump is, like, not as, like, exaggerated, or they're not getting as big a pump or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
So you think they're like cheating and like they're like the naughty kids sitting in the back?
I feel like, if you're paying that much money for fitness class, then you should just really you should just go all the way.
Maybe they're like...
You should have seen me. I was like...
Maybe there's like, CBD, IB bankers
Yeah.
who earn like...
And there's like the company benefit or something like that. Yeah, it could be something like that. But what are your thoughts on spin?
I generally just don't like this kind of classes. Like I went for like boxing and it's like kind of similar. It's like super loud, like routine. Like I feel it's better because I can move. But I'm stationary. Like, so isn't cycling supposed to make you like go forward?
Yeah.
You just like go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's like I think it's like a very hot girl summer thing. But maybe I'm just not like a hot girl summer kind of girl.
Okay. What are you? Like a
I'm a pickleball.
cold girl winter.
Pickleball.
Pickleball auntie.
I rather,
With your
like
mum.
honestly, if like I had to choose, I would rather be like outside running.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then inside clubbing on a bicycle.
Yeah, because like, yeah, exactly.
I thought you love clubbing though.
I love clubbing,
Yeah.
but not when I'm sweaty. Like that's
Yeah.
not the fit.
It's not the vibe.
That's not the fit. That's not the vibe.
What do you think? Do you think you want to try out spin?
Maybe just for the experience. Yeah. But I feel like spin is for people who want to go cycling, but they don't want to go out. So they just want to like stay in one position. You know like how some people, they cycle, but they want to like cycle and see the scenery.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I'm getting some like exercise, but I also want to see the scenery.
Yeah.
But there's also people that are like indoor, like they're indoor people.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, that's probably like their beat, you know. So maybe it depends on what you like. But let's see, cycling and clubbing. I don't know. I think you really need to be in a mental state. Yeah.
Wasn't like Zouk converted into a...
Yeah, during COVID, into like a spin studio.
Actually, it was crazy.
Did you try it out?
No, but I thought it was cool. Like,
Yeah.
like I would go for it. I would go for spin, but I wouldn't like I wouldn't get a package. Like if someone asked me to go once or twice, that's fine. I just won't.
But not like a monthly thing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that dedicated. You know?
You know what I thought about it? I feel kind of bad for trashing the spin class now. I think we're going to cut all
Yeah,
this.
we-
Let's start from the start. Let's start from the start.
Oh my god.
The music was good. The music choice was good. I like the music choice. And that instructor, she was very nice. I can't remember, I don't know her name.
And your support in your girlfriend's
Yeah, I mean,
journey,
that's the important part.
Yes.
The important thing is, at the end of the day, their heart was in the right place.
And so was Drew's.
Yes, my heart as well.
Maybe not the people at the back. That's not
Yeah.
doing
No,
anything.
they weren't trying hard,
They were really not.
Okay, our guest today is a content creator and personality with a combined total of over 400,000 followers across her social media platforms. She makes videos on a whole range of topics like flesh-eating bacteria in Japan, birds with GPS in their brains, and Pokemon ecology. But at the end of the day, she just wants you to just keep thinking. Thank you so much for joining us on Help Desk, BioGirl MJ.
Yay!
Yay! Wow, that's amazing. Congrats.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be here and meeting the Mothership team.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Which platform is your favorite out of all of them?
Oh, don't say that.
Which one
That's so
should, if you can only follow one platform,
tough.
which one should we follow?
No.
You don't even, you know what? You don't plug your TikTok on your YouTube. You know that?
Oh,
You should,
yeah.
maybe
I
you
mean,
should update it.
TikTok has been really, really interesting.
Yeah.
And there's always fresh new videos and it's through a scroll. While, you know, for Instagram, you kind of have to either go to a discover page or you wait for someone to share it. So I think TikTok is a very interesting platform and it's a little bit more engaging that way. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you find that you have to like cater your videos or your content for like each platform? Like for Facebook, it's, I don't know, you have to do it more for boomers. For TikTok, it's more for like young people.
Fun fact, we were actually popular on Facebook first and foremost when we first started. Yeah, because we kind of did long form video and it's a little more like lighthearted, educational, but not so tough for people to watch. And then when, you know, TikTok came out, it kind of like revolutionized the whole entire media industry and we're like, okay, we need to think of formula for TikTok because it seems to be growing very quickly. Yeah, and then that's where we moved to short form videos. And I mean, ideally, like every video should have, you know, should be catered to that particular platform. But as of now, we don't have that much capacity. So currently it's suited for, you know, Instagram and TikTok audience. And then we just port it over to the other platforms and, you know, see how it works. Because I think everyone's moving to short form anyway. There's Facebook Shorts, there's YouTube Shorts. So I'm like, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And do people come to you for advice often? This is a question I have to ask every guest because this is an advice show, right? Are you someone who gives advice commonly in your day-to-day life?
Depending on what advice. So like, you know, like a lot of people come to me to like, hey, what animal is this? What insect is this? It's crawling on my, what bird is this? It's like resting in my tree. So they came for me like those type of advice or like I have a pest issue at home, what do I do? Because I'm known to do like environmental stuff. So that's one piece of advice.
Because it's just DMs, like random people DMing you?
Random people. But I love it. I love to just like IDing the animal for them and help them solve their problems. Because some of them like they're facing this pest issue for the longest time. Yeah. So if we can help them, that'll be great. A lot of like study advice also. Because I think we are a lot of like students or like kids with parents. I mean, their parents, they watch our videos. So that's where they will ask, you know, how do I get my kid to study? Then I was like, well, here are some tips. But ultimately, your kid doesn't want to study. There's a limited solution I can provide. Yeah. So these are some advice. Like, I do give good love advice to my friends also.
You give good love advice?
Yeah, I mean, not to the public because I'm not known to be like the love guru. But once in a while, you know, when your friends have, you know, go through breakouts, have some problems in a relationship, I'll be there.
Wow. So you're like an all-rounder, would you say? An all-rounder advisor?
Whether my advisors work, that's another story. But I try my best.
I think we got a question on love later today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can take off your BioGirl hat. You can be Lover Girl MJ for that one question. Lover Girl MJ. Yeah.
Lover Girl MJ.
Okay, are you ready for the first question? Shall we get right into it?
I'm stressed, but okay, let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
actually, before we get to the first question, so you guys know what Help This is about. If you're watching it, it's an advice show. If you have something that you want advice on, you can write into the link that's on the screen right now. You can find that exact same link in our show description. So write into it's there, and we'll get intelligent people like BioGirl MJ to answer your questions. Okay, MJ. First question. This one is from, and you know what? Like we got this question quite a long time ago, but I've been waiting for the right person to take this question, and I feel like you are the right person to do this. So I've been waiting for you to come on the show, so we can do this question. This question is from someone going by the pseudonym Stressed Plant Lady. Stressed Plant Lady. And Stressed Plant Lady writes, I have 22 watermelon plants that I planted by accident. I planted 22 seeds and I expected only 2 to grow. But now all 22 are alive and thriving. My house won't have space for 22 watermelon plants. What should I do? Should I kill the plants? Are plants living and sentient? And will they feel pain if they die? Stressed Plant Lady wants to know, will they feel pain if they die? What do you think? What should you do with the plants? Sorry.
It's a happy problem. The fact that all 22 survive, it's like, congratulations. You have green fingers. That's number one. Number two, I think you should just give your plants away. You don't have to kill them. Yeah, just go on Carousel, or you just post online, or you go to those Facebook groups where they're like giving plants away. I'm sure somebody's going to take it. I will take it. Can you give me one?
I want a watermelon plant.
Yeah, I want to grow my own
You put a watermelon plant on like our shelf or something. And we can offer watermelons to our
Yeah,
guests.
you just see it how it grows, you know, like track the growth and they give it a little name, put some googly eyes. That'd be great. Yeah, so I think you can try giving it away. I'm sure there's a lot of random groups online that are willing to adopt a plant from you. Yeah, you don't have to kill it. But ultimately, if you decide that you do want to like just remove some, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a question about, you know, are they sentient beings?
Yeah, are they?
Well, they don't have a nervous system.
Ooh,
And that's
okay.
like
We're getting sciencey here.
Yeah, getting sciencey and evidence-based explanation. So they don't really have they won't feel pain if you kind of kill them. I mean, there's evidence to show that they actually communicate with each other. There's molecules and there's a whole fungi-based system beneath the roots. But yeah, I guess just think of it as you're eating veggies. I think that's okay lah. But I'm sure there are people who actually value your additional watermelon plants. You can give them away. Contact me, DM me, I'll take
That's
it from you.
nuts. Plants communicate with each other?
Yes, it's our next video.
Oh, your next video?
Yeah, that's why I know a little bit about it.
Is that what you were filming yesterday?
No. It's the more green screen based.
Dude, I texted her yesterday at like 10, so I freaked out at like 10:30, be like, oh shit, I didn't confirm with like MJ that she was definitely coming down today, right? I texted her at 10:30, I was like, oh, sorry for the late text. Then I went to bed, she texted me at like 12 a.m. to say like, oh, I'm still out filming. Yeah, that's nuts.
We ended at like 1 a.m.
Wow, that's crazy. Where were you? Are you allowed
It's
to say?
a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
but something like wildlife-based, nature-based.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was
Were you
really fun.
trespassing?
No. I'm an absolute like
Oh, okay.
anti-trespass person. So yes.
Maybe we'll stay tuned to find out.
Yes.
Stay tuned to find out. You know, I actually have a question about this. I saw online that snails actually lay a lot of eggs. Like snails lay multiple eggs at once, and people actually crush the eggs because I think if there's too much, then it affects the biodiversity, the ecosystem or something. And I think there has been a bit of like a controversial take on it because like when people see you like smashing eggs, right? I think people get, you know, a bit like they just laid the eggs. But what do you think about that? Like,
I've seen those videos.
Yeah.
It's like it's quite therapeutic. It's
Actually,
like
yeah,
it
it's
looks like
quite
raspberry
satisfying.
like pops, then they it's like raspberry juice coming
It
out.
looks
What
like
does a
boba.
snail egg look like? Boba.
it looks like boba, like strawberry, like super small
Yeah.
strawberry boba.
So I think
You should watch.
you guys should watch. It's quite like
Do you have a video on that?
yes, I did make a video about that. Like to show people what because those videos are going viral. So those eggs are specifically from the group of snails, and you know the ones that we see, the giant ones on the land. So those are African land snails, and they are technically invasive in Singapore, meaning that they're not supposed to be here. Somehow in the past, someone brought them here, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, and they kind of proliferate. Then we were seeing them everywhere. So in a way, they are not very healthy for the ecosystem because they kind of compete with the native animals, the ones that are thriving here, and then they compete for food, resources, which is why like people have been crushing them, and there are people who say that we should crush them because we don't really want them around. But I understand the other side of the story, you know, it's like, oh, the mamas still just lay the eggs and you're just going to destroy them. Yeah, so but I think you have to see the whole picture, right? Like if ultimately these little snails gonna cause the whole ecosystem to collapse, then maybe it's actually just the lesser evil choice to remove it. Yeah, but I think people are just crushing it for fun, lah.
It's so satisfying.
It
like,
is.
You guys should watch. Like, yeah, I actually don't feel bad at all. I actually don't. Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay. I mean, kind of going back to this topic about like plants and like this person obviously loves plants. How did your love for science and nature start? Like, where did that come from?
Well, it started from when I was in JC, junior college. I wasn't very interested in like nature and environment because I wasn't exposed to it. I don't think a lot of us were at the point of time. But I was very interested in science. I knew I loved science, and you know, because science is all around us, and there's just so much to learn about the world from science alone. And then I went for my first 3 days, 2 nights camp at St. John Island. Yeah, it was like created by the science club. I wasn't even part of the science club. It's just my friend like left halfway, and then like I need to like fill in the empty position. So I was like, okay, you know what, let's go for this science camp. And that's where I got exposed to the nature areas for the first time. So I explored like the marine zone, I explored the forest at night, forest in the day, the mangroves, and I was like, huh, we have so much animals and I didn't even know. Like we have starfish, we have sea cucumbers, we have owls, we have like very cool insects that digs a hole and like traps other insects inside. So I was like, how come no one knows about this and no one is talking about it? So that's when I decided to study environmental biology back in university. Okay. And at that point in time, can I say the school name? Cannot.
Yeah, why not?
Not endorsement, right?
No.
Okay, there's only one school that provides it. Now there's multiple courses, so only one school provides the particular course for it. So that's when I enrolled in it and I understood more about ecology in general and biology.
That's how much you hate the school. You don't want to say their name. You specifically don't want to endorse this school.
We can. I mean, but I'm not sure if it's allowed.
Wait, what school is it?
It was NUS. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean now, like,
I'm kidding. We love NUS. We had Prof. Kishore here yesterday. Oh. He graduated from NUS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, so I went to NUS and I studied a lot about it. Now that's where I fell in love with it. But it was a very small community, and I think people couldn't see any future prospects being in this field. Yeah, they're like zookeeper and parks. Full stop. Like that's it, you know, like zookeeper and parks. Yeah.
How do you think of like, you know, what made you go into it? Like, what's the first video? Like, how do you come up with it? And like, how do you just like, I'm gonna post it and get it out there?
Well, it stems from all the various like nature adventures that I do it myself. Yeah, like I like to just head out in nature and find for animals, whether it's in the middle of the night or in the early mornings. I just really enjoy being in nature and also spotting the different animals that's hidden amongst the green spaces or blue spaces. Yeah, so I think it stems from that. And I wanted to bring that whole adventurous spirit in a video also, because that's what made me fall in love with nature, right? So if I want people to fall in love with nature as well, they have to find joy and this like, wow, it's so exciting, it's really, really fun. It's not like I'm going outdoors to torture myself kind of feeling. Yeah, so I think our first video that we posted was in search of this very cool bird nest called the weaver's nest. Okay. Yeah, they kind of like, it's like they hang it from, they use straws and other debris. They build nest by hanging from a branch and it opens up into a little cup. Yeah, it's actually very pretty. And like the males will do it. The males will do it halfway and they will get a female to inspect. And if the female doesn't like it, right, she will just snip off, you know, and then everything just falls off.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
so
how
like,
it should be in real life, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't like it, just snip it off.
The BTO not nice, okay, just destroy everything. Yeah. Then if the female likes it, she will go in and complete the nest with the male. That's like, hey, what a great story. Yeah, so the whole video was just me trying to find this bird nest because it's not that easy to find. Yeah, which we found in the end, you know, then that's where we share about the facts of this entire weaver's nest story. Yeah, so it's like, sharing science fact in a storytelling format, yeah. I mean, ultimately, you know, you can just blast the facts out, but that will be like that's no difference from a lecture, right? But if you just share it in a storytelling format, then that's where people will be very interested, especially those who are not in the circle or not interested in such topics.
Yeah.
Will you say you're a good, sorry.
Go on.
Will you say you're a good storyteller? I mean, like, you already have an interest in science, right? How do you like come about into finding that, okay, I can storytell and, you know, I'll use my power of storytelling to also like talk about science? Like, how do you come about that?
I think I'm not sure if I do have a storytelling. I think I do now, but I think at the beginning.
I think you do. I think you do. Can I just say that right before this, me and Pris watched like the snail video, and then we were watching it.
They're
at the
very
front,
into it.
Yeah, at the start, and then Pris was like, "We saw the male or female," and then you answered it, and then she was like, "Oh my god!" Like
You already knew, yeah.
you already knew her question. Like immediately after you just like explained it, she was like, "Oh my god," she knew. Then I was like, yeah.
Good video. Of course. Yeah.
So it was interactive.
Yeah, it was very interactive. I was like, oh wait, she just answered me. It was like as if you were there.
Pris was talking to you through the laptop. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we try to put ourselves in like the audience perspective also. You know, what makes you like one particular video, and then if you analyze it, you will realize a trend and how different it is from other videos that does not, you know, it's not that engaging. So I mean, we do a lot of research ourselves, right? Thinking about, you know, what really gets people's interest and hook the audience attention. But I think a lot of it stems from my own experience teaching as well. So when I was a I teach both primary school and secondary school students, but I tell you, especially for primary school kids, like after 1 hour it's gone, it's gone, like it's really gone. And you really need to try to find ways to get them going and like focus on the topic at hand. So I think a lot of it stems from my experience teaching really very young kids, you know, and for them, like, you can whack the facts, but they might know one or two and then the rest is just in and then out the other. But if you storytelling in the format, you make it sound very engaging, very interesting, like, you know, oh, this mushroom is like develop this like red color in order to, because it's brightly colored. It's like, can you spot this mushroom? But you cannot spot it, something like that. So I think a lot of it stems from my experience there. Yeah.
I don't think any kid will ever forget the snail video, I think that video will live long in the memory of all kids. I know I'll be thinking about it tonight.
But it's not for them, it's for papas and mamas.
Yeah, that's the magic of it. Because when you said that, I know that every kid will want to continue.
You know, those TikTok is like, if you're a man, please scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, now that all the men are gone, yeah. But no,
Exactly.
they watch.
That's what you were trying to do, right?
I mean, ultimately, Mama, Papa, you guys can make the choice of whether you want to show to your kids or not.
I think what's super impressive actually is, so you made that video like in your spare time. It was like a hobby kind of thing you're doing. That's. I mean, weren't you tired from work? I don't know, like, so many people are tired from work. They just want to chill on the weekends.
Speaking from experience.
I mean, I'm speaking like for people I know. Yeah. I love my job.
I love my job too, but I'm then tired also. But I mean, I guess it started out something like out of passion, right? Like me and my co-founder, we just did it because we wanted to do it and we're really out in nature and we just want to share this joy or this passion with others. So I think when you come from a very genuine intention, it's not that tiring. Yeah, until we started really ramping up and like every week we're going to push something out. That's where it gets a little bit tiring. But it's a good kind of tired. Yeah. You know, it's like I've done a lot of work, but I'm exhausted, but I feel happy. Yeah, and then when you see like the comments about people really enjoying the video and yet they learn something from it and kind of have like your mini goal of trying to bring this environmental knowledge to the wide audience out there, it keeps you going. Yeah, so I think everything balances out and at the end of the day, we are still progressing forward. And
the glasses and the yellow dress, when did those things come in? From the start?
No. So if you watch our earlier videos, I don't really have the yellow dress, I don't have the glasses. It came on a little bit like, you know, a few months from then on. So in the past, we used to do graphics. So like explainer, images, and I needed an avatar to represent me. So that's when, okay, what dress should I give it? And maybe we should give it a little bit of like iconic look. It not just be another like random avatar. So that's when the specs come in because like, you know, it's a science channel, it's nerdy, it's educational, and 90% of Singaporeans are myopic. So I was like, you know what, let's just put the specs to represent that it's Singapore anyway. So I'm so sorry, I don't know, MOH, you can work with us. I don't know, like, okay. Yeah.
Do people recognize you without the specs? I had trouble recognizing you without the specs. I was like, you told me to come down to the lobby. I was like, where are you?
They do, but they take a while. So with specs, it's a bit more obvious. But without the specs, they'll be like, you look very familiar. And I'm like,
you're like Superman.
Hi. Reverse Clark Kent. That's what they all say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But sometimes they do. Like, I came back from spin class and, you know, it's like all sweaty.
Spin. We were just talking about spin just before you came.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think about spin? Sorry, total aside.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm a avid spin. Yeah, I know some people, but it's great. Like you don't have to bring your barang. You just go in like, and then there's showers, there's music. Yeah, but
You like the music?
yes.
What
not
kind
too
of
loud?
spin? Like, what kind of?
What studio? What spin studio do you go to?
Can say me?
Why not? I don't
can
know.
I?
Yeah, what's the? Man, I say things all the time. I love Misha. I love the delicious icy treats
Misha,
from Misha.
Meli,
Now you're making me hungry. Okay, no, which spin studio? No, wait, no, maybe don't say because you don't want people to go.
No, what kind of spin athlete? I don't know what spin goer are you? Like,
Yeah. Are you like
hardcore.
into it? Do you like? Are you like pulsing like?
Oh, I mean, if I spend money on it, I'm gonna like get the
Go all
most
the way.
bang for my
Yeah,
buck.
yeah.
But I'm not so crazy to go like 2 in a row. Like some of my friends do that.
Ooh.
I was like, are you mad? Like you don't get Rhabdo. Then I pushed out a video on Rhabdo. Recently I did it. I was like, yeah guys.
For your
like,
friends.
Yes, I was like, don't be crazy. Yeah, so I think I try to go like at least 2 times a week. But if I'm busy, it's like once a week. So it's chill, but I make every session count. And I must use the shower facilities. Because if I spend so much money, I make sure I use like everything
The
there.
towels.
Yeah, the
You're taking like
towels,
multiple
the hair
towels.
dryer. What towels? But I make sure I shower there. And then I convinced all my friends who like didn't shower at first to just shower there. I was like, you spend so much money, just go there and shower. Use the facilities. You know, you go there
Use
for
the
what?
Dyson hair dryer.
Exactly.
Save water bills at home.
You just go there to shower sometimes, right? You don't even work out.
You know, take their water. No, I work out and then I shower. I'll take my time to shower. So
Where were we? Where were we before we got sidetracked about spin?
Yeah, I had a question. How many pairs of glasses and the dress do you have, or is it just the same one?
Oh, this is a juicy one. We received an email like from a fan from Portugal or something because he wanted to know how many glasses. He want to know if my glasses are real and how many dresses I have. Yeah, it was literally, I have 2 questions for you. Are your glasses real? And number 2, how many dresses do you have?
This guy sounds kind of like a pervert.
I mean, those are harmless questions. So, the glasses, I used to have 4 and then I broke 2. So now I left 2.
How did you break them?
I mean, it's kind of made from plastic. So once, I just threw my back here and then
After a really intense like video.
Yeah. So
I'm over it.
You get angry, you break the glass, and
Then now I'm like, I only left 2. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep these 2 like safe and sound. For the dresses, the usual ones that I wear in my videos, the spaghetti straps and like it stops at the knee. I only have 1 because I got it like 7 years ago off a random rack of clothes in Vietnam.
Oh.
So I cannot find that one. It's kind of low quality, but it's cute lah. So that has been the one I've been wearing. And then afterwards, I'm like, okay, I think I need a little bit more. Because sometimes if that is in the laundry, I will need a replacement dress. So that's where I found my, like longer version. Also 1 only. So that's from Carousel. And then I realized that sometimes I participate in discussion panels or like more serious event and I cannot wear this like casual, chill clothes. So that's why I have a longer like maxi dress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have currently 3 or 4, but they're all like just individual dresses for different occasions.
But all same color.
Yes, same color codes like
the
yellow and
spots.
white spots. Yeah, and I have a few yellow clothing style like tops or skirts.
is yellow your favorite color?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if you just made like a random decision ages ago, and then you actually hate yellow, but now you have no choice.
Oh.
I honestly think if you ask like Mothership readers to find you the exact same dress, they'll be able to find it somehow.
Like every version of your dress, they
Oh
will
my
be able to
god,
find.
send it my way.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
always
we should
happy to
task
have.
them to like find it. I think they will be able to do it.
Shopee.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some on Shopee. You should make BioGirl MJ merch. That's what you should do.
Oh,
Yeah.
some
That
people
yellow
did
dress.
mention that. Oh, the yellow dress.
Yeah.
Okay, next time. KIV.
I can imagine like little girls wearing it.
Oh, you're so
Yeah.
cool. And then they go to like science tuition.
We have few kids cosplaying us actually.
Oh, do you? Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah. I've received 3 photos from 3 children that cosplayed as. And I was like, wow, I did not expect myself to be cosplaying ever in my life, but here we
You
go.
made it. You made it.
Because I think some schools, they have those like dress out as a storybook character day. So we have a comic book they push out. So they were like holding it and then they were like yellow and then they wear the fake specs. So I was like, oh my goodness. Some of them had my cat. So I have a white cat that I feature in my comic book. So they had the white toy cat and then they put glasses on my cat also. So they were like posing.
Oh my god.
Very cute. Then I was like, oh my goodness, this is unexpected. But hey, congratulations to be cosplayed in my life.
Okay, but in conclusion, stressed plant lady should give away her watermelons.
Yes, I'm sure there's people who wants it. So give it away and the watermelons will not stay.
And they can talk, so they might be sentient. They're probably talking behind her back. They probably hate how little room they have in her house.
She doesn't want us anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't want us. Okay.
And she must live in a greenhouse.
Yeah, 22 is insane. But good job, like really good job.
It's impressive. Okay, this next question comes from someone named Manto Tay. Manto Tay. These are real questions, by the way, just in case you were doubting it, and just in case people at home are doubting it. Manto Tay knows who he is, and he writes, I lost my best friend due to some heated words that I say. It was because he last minute cancelled on me like 1 hour. We planned this for 1 week and booked a restaurant early and planned out everything. Then he say, I don't feel like going like the last hour before we meet. What should Manto Tay do?
I can hear the person talking.
Yeah, because got the like.
Yeah. He just read it into his phone.
Just auto-translated to a text.
What should he do?
Wait, so have he lost the friend already?
Oh yeah, actually he added so we have like a section on our Google form. It says like any additional info. He said like, oh yeah, we blocked each other on social media.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Cut ties and blocked each other.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
a whole different level of losing friends.
Okay, like y'all blocked already, right? Then just, I mean, like, what else? But it seems like you are still like, you're sad about it and you want to salvage it.
That's why he's writing in.
Oh,
What should he do?
okay.
Should he let go of this friendship? What do you think?
No, I think it's still salvageable. I mean, it's not like a big issue like he stole like the girlfriend or something. So I don't think you need to destroy the friendship. It depends on whether the person keeps doing it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
If the person keeps doing it and you keep letting him off, then the person will take it for granted. I think that this is the norm. Yeah. My personal take is you should talk to him, but it shouldn't be like. I think for the person who cancelled, right, it must be like, it's just like, one event, I just cancelled and I told you already, why do you do this? Aren't we friends? Can't you understand? For him, it's like, I did so much to make sure we can make this happen. So personally, I've encountered this before, and how I deal with it, I mean, I don't think, no one's gonna be happy if you lash out at them, right? But I explained very clearly, like, it's a pity because I did this to ensure that we met. So you kind of make them feel guilty. But that's the whole point, right? Because you have done so much. If you also didn't really make so much effort to save that slot, right? I think you will be okay if the person cancels, because like I was free anyway. Like if not, I have nothing. But because you went through so much effort and pain to keep that slot for this one person, so you should convey that to this person and let them know that, hey, I went through so much just so I can meet you for this, 1 to 2 hours, and now I've shifted things for you. Yeah, which you probably did. I've shifted things for you, and because of that, I've delayed my other meeting for another month. So when you do that, I think, the person will feel a little bit more guilty, and that always works, just make them feel bad.
Guilt trip them.
Yes, guilt trip them, and they will understand. But it's true, like you're guilt tripped for a good reason. Yeah, I think once they understand the pain and sadness and the trouble that you went through, I don't think they will do it again. But if you've been like, oh, it's okay, we'll meet next time, then I think they will soon take it for granted. Yeah, so maybe that was what happened. Like maybe he kept like letting him off in a very nice manner. Yeah, so I don't think you can. But just say like, I still appreciate you, and I just hope that next time when we meet, you can really save the slot for me. Yeah, I know it takes a while for you to calm down and do that. So please reach out to your friend again. I think you care about the friendship a lot, and just say, hey, I think we haven't settled this in a proper manner. Like, can we talk it out? Maybe in person, or meet him again. Unless he cancels on you, then
Like let's meet to reconcile, and then the person cancels it out.
Nah, there's nothing I can help you, bro. But yeah, but I feel it's worth a try.
What do you guys think?
We all have friends like that.
Yeah, I have friends like that.
Yeah, honestly, I ditched Drew this week.
Yeah, at the last minute.
Yeah, I promised that I would come.
Yeah.
And we're still friends. But I told him honestly that I had no excuse.
Yes.
Yeah, I said I had no reasonable excuse. Sorry, and then the conversation ended until Monday morning.
Oh.
Yeah, can you believe it? So Alfie is that. I'm actually Manto Te, I must admit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
His name is Drew Manto Te.
Oh wait, I have advice though for those who like the one who agreed to me and then not meeting. Actually, if you really don't want to meet someone, right, just don't agree, okay? Like, yeah, I think sometimes you force yourself to meet this person you actually don't really want to meet, then there's a high chance of you cancelling on this person. Then the person make a big hoo-ha, then you're just gonna deal with more problems. So yeah, I'm not sure you're gonna tai chi about not meeting the person, you can see got something on, but if you don't really want to meet the person because you see there's no point spending time with this person, I mean, as we grow older, we are just more picky with our time. I think it's okay to just tai chi that away right at the get-go, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're a business owner, right? Or like, you have your own like kind of business, I guess, right? Do you have to cancel a lot? I mean, like, it must be super busy. You must be tired from doing things. Does it affect your social life?
It does, for sure, because there's always unexpected events that drag on longer than it should. But for the most part, I make sure I always have buffer between events so that I don't, eat into other appointments. Most of the time I don't cancel. Most of the time I'm just like, I'm gonna be a bit late and I'll tell them like 1 hour beforehand so that they can just leave their house later. Yeah, I wouldn't really exactly cancel on them. Yeah, I try not to. If worse come to worse, then just like you, I'll just tell them like, I have no excuse, I double booked myself, I am so sorry. But let's settle another. Yeah. Let's set another date and I'll make sure I'll appear for that. Which I usually do because I'm so guilty.
They guilt tripped you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They'll be like, why? Then, so yes.
Yeah, going back to the thing about your business, how big is your team now?
Currently, we are 10 people strong.
Wow, 10 full-timers?
As big as Mothership lah, but one day. Not full-timers. So full-timers, we have 5. But the rest are either contract staff, because we have big projects we're working on that will end like end of year, or 2 interns at any point of time. Yeah, but full-timers, it's 5 of them, including me and my co-founder. Then we have 3 other full-timers, which is very scary.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
Yeah, livelihood is in my hands.
When did you decide to start hiring people?
Oh, when we realized we couldn't cope ourselves. Interesting story. So, our first intern ever, she actually graduated and became our first full-timer.
Wow.
We love you. Yeah, so it was very sweet. It was like a full circle, and then she believed in our company and our cause. She enjoyed working with us, so she became our full-timer. We were also like quick to grab her when she graduated. She was like, "Come, we give you this deal, like join us, since you already know how it operates." And of course, the salary must be comparable to the industry, so which is what we gave her, and a little bit more also. Yeah, so we got our first full-timer. Our second intern also became our second full-time. So I was like, yay!
Conversion rate, 100%.
Yeah, what happened to the third intern?
Third intern.
Oh, yeah.
Third intern. I think that's our cap already. We cannot afford that many full-time as of now. Yeah, because every month is like the deduction is like, whoa. Yeah, I think it's a very big step for us, to grow our team and having full-timers, and we're happy that we are able to provide jobs for people. I think that's something, it's like a milestone for every other company. Yeah, our third full-timer, it's actually a friend of mine that I kind of coped when he left his previous company, because I wanted to grow my programs team and do more, in-person workshops, tours, learning journeys. Yeah, and I've seen him guided before for other people, and that's why I realized, his energy really matched. Because I feel like when it comes to in-person programs, technically anyone can do it, but everyone brings a different sort of energy, and for us, we really want to be lively and interactive and engaging. Like, I have very boring ones also, and I don't really want that for my team. So when he left, I was like, I'm gonna chop you! Please come and work with me. So we're very particular about finding the right people and making sure that we treasure them and value them as much as we can. Yeah, instead of, it's more worth getting like one really, really good and efficient and dedicated person as compared to like getting 10 who's not as good and you pay them a little bit. I'd rather pay a lot more for this one person.
What's the age range of your team? What's the youngest age and the oldest age?
Do we count interns?
Yeah, let's count interns.
Oh, yeah, this boy hasn't gone to army.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we're just like preparing him for army. So I think he's 20 or 19 or 20. Yeah, he hasn't gone to army. So he's like the youngest boy
Oldest
in our
person?
team. Oh, oldest got to be my co-founder. He's 35. Oh, yeah. It's very young. Everyone's below 40. Yeah, so there's like millennials and Gen Zs.
Do you see a difference like managing the millennials and managing the Gen Zs?
A little bit more. Sorry, a little bit more. Yeah. It's not too far of a difference as compared to like boomers versus millennials. Yeah. Luckily, my co-founder, he's pretty much like, he's like Gen Z at heart also. Like he knows all the trends, he's constantly on the internet. I'm probably a bit more boomer. Okay. Yeah, and like I've been in corporate setting before, so I understand like how it works. And it's not bad, you know, it's big, but there's a certain system to it. And you know, once you get off work, you get off work. So it's not super bad. I actually quite like the corporate setting as well. Yeah, but I think for Gen Zs, they don't see work as just work. They want to come here and feel like they are spending their time wisely and they enjoy it. Like they must have fun while in the workplace. They cannot be dreading to come to work. I think that is really a no-go for them. Yeah, so, but luckily our team is really fun and everyone works well with each other. And we get each other better and we don't. But if we don't, it's also funny. Yeah, so we have a few people that are like boomers at heart. Yeah. And we're like confused, like what's going on? But that's funny in itself. So we appreciate each and every individual and we try to work as a team as much as we can.
Chris, you're Gen Z.
I'm a Gen Z.
Would you like going to like a workplace where you hated it but you got paid a lot of money?
Oh, actually no. I'm a very like quality over quantity person. Yeah, I think I value a lot about the quality of things. So yeah, I feel like if I were to, I mean, I'm still young, you know, I'm still like venturing stuff out, but I would also want to have fun doing it. Yeah, because I mean, you know, like I'm not gonna be living forever. So however much time I have on earth, like I wanna spend it as much as I enjoy it. Yeah. So.
And hopefully your partner gets a job where he gets paid a lot and then you can enjoy it. Yeah.
And I can just be at home, yeah. Can also. I don't mind. Not complaining.
And I think Gen Z also, because they most likely are fresh graduates, so everywhere they're paying around the same, right? So would you rather go to, you know, if both places are paying the same, would you rather go to one that is more enjoyable or one that's like dreadful? Like obviously, so I don't think, you know, as employees, we cannot expect too much from the Gen Zs also. I feel like coming with the mindset that we're here to nurture them and grow them to a better person. And you know, and when they leave, they will have fond memories of the place, you know, and who knows, they might come back, which our interns did come back. Yeah, so that's really like a little bit of testament, like we are doing things in the right manner. Yeah, I mean, I have friends who go in for the pay, but they hated the place. Yeah. And then they bitch so much about the place, they just reveal all the secrets to like other people. And I was like, hey, in the long run, this is not very good for the company. Yeah. Because one day, like, who knows, someone might expose, you know, this or that. And you know, TikTok is rampant. You expose something, it goes viral already. So that's a real threat that, you know, I think companies should look out for, because if you're not treating your employees right or listening to them, you never know what might happen, you know. If this person is really unhappy and they expose, then your reputation is just down the drain already.
What's it like working for BioGirl MJ? What are the hours like? Is it long hours?
I mean, we start at 10:30, we end at 6:30.
Oi, that's really good.
Really? Is that good? Oh, I don't know.
Those shorter hours than what people at Mothership work. So, what are the benefits like? Maybe you can.
I think it's the same across. I mean, like when it comes to like medical, hospitalization, we have that also. I mean, we're not as big as a company, but we have secret lab chairs.
Ooh.
Is that I don't know. I thought that was really cool when
When you got them.
I mean we just launched we just opened a new office.
Oh, where?
Setting up. Then I was like, I saw the secret lab chair. I was like, oh my gosh, we got secret lab chairs. My co-founder was the one that ordered in it. And she's like, yay, good chairs means employees will be comfortable. And I was like, good job, yeah. So
Nice. Where's your office at?
Geylang. So it's not too far from here? Yeah. It's right beside JB Aming restaurants.
Oh yeah, I love that restaurant.
Oh really?
Do you go there? Do you go there often?
No, what are they famous for?
There's this like kind of I don't know what it's like bihun like.
Oh, the chao ta one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I know that one. At the corner, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I know.
Office party one day. Everyone.
That's an endorsement. The delicious treats of JB are.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of good food around us.
You walk across, you eat durian.
Yeah. Afterwards, yeah. Do you like durian?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you're in the right place then, I guess, Geylang.
I love it.
Not banned from your office.
No, not bad. Everyone's free to bring it. Oh, but it does smell though. So, I mean, that's like the smell permeates. Yeah, if you have workshop, then cannot.
Your secret lab chairs will get
Aww.
Durian nice.
durian ice.
Again, not sponsored, but their chairs are really good. So.
Just to balance it out, I feel like they could work on the ergonomics a bit better. But I mean, like she really likes it, so like it's balance messaging. What is it scary like having to fork out like these big payments for like a new office, things like that?
Yes, it is. I mean, to be frank, I wasn't the one that is in charge of the logistics of the whole office or to spruce it up. So that was my co-founder. But when I saw the things coming in, I was like, wow, secret lab chair. I was like, oh my god. Then I look at him, I was like, how much do you spend on this? Then he just like, then I'm like, what? Then, yeah, but I mean, we did make sure that the finances check out, that we don't spend beyond our means, and we're still earning in a way, and reinvesting back to the company. So I think all is good. And I mean, if it's good it makes sense to invest in a chair that can last really, really long. Yeah, and I think our number one priority is also like just making sure that our team is comfortable, because with that they can work more efficiently, or they're willing to put in more than beyond their means, which they do actually, but because they enjoy working with us, they respect us as much as we respect them. Yeah, so I think that's something very core to our company and what we believe in. Yeah, so the chair can like go all the way down. Then you can sleep, So I sat there at Saturday, I just go all the way down.
You're working on Saturday?
The bosses, not the team, just the bosses. Because to me, it's more, having an office setting really makes me focus a lot more as compared to home. So for the longest time, we were working at like home office. Yeah, and then it's like the auntie Ama walking around. Then we have a cat. The cat also like meow, jump on the table and like disturb us. So it's not the best working condition. So having office really helps to, you're just focusing on the task at hand. So I really like the office.
Okay, this next segment is called One Big Question. So at Help Desk, we don't shy away from the big questions of life. In fact, we try and tackle them head on. And not just head on, but we try and tackle them with one word. So here's how it'll work. MJ, you have to pick one of these 3 cards. Behind these 3 cards is a big question. And so the card that you pick will try and answer that question with one word. It could be yes or no, or it can, if just one word, basically. Okay, you ready?
It doesn't be yes or, can don't be yes or no, right? It can be like just a word.
It depends on what the question is. So it might be a yes or no question, or it might be, not a yes or no question. Then you can use one word.
Okay.
One big question. Which one will you do?
First one.
Okay.
Oh no! No, it's good!
I think you'll pick that one.
Okay, I'll give you the honor of reading the question.
Oh man, there's a lot of factors. Okay, but can a man and a woman ever just be friends?
What do you think? One word, yes or no? I think this one is.
Yes.
Oi, okay. Let's go. Alfie, what do you think? Yes or no?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, can.
Yeah, why not? Why?
Boo, no discussion.
We all agree.
Oh, it's only discussing when there's a no.
Well, yeah, I think that one's pretty straightforward. All people who say no will be like jealous boyfriends or girlfriends, I think.
Yeah.
No, you think so?
But do you think they say no because they cannot be? They are the person that cannot be,
Because they themselves.
Yeah, they themselves cannot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's possible. So they're either perverts or jealous people. Yeah.
But I used to not believe that girls and guys can just be friends.
Yeah.
But like now I do, because
You have guys like, never.
I'm like, not that like they're unattractive or like not nice people. Just have to put it out there. I have a few guy friends. Like one of my best friends is a guy, but it's like
You just cross the
like-
point of no return. It's like just friends.
yeah, I think like you cross maybe when you're older and then you realize, oh frick, I've known this. Oh frick, oh yes, it's fine. Like oh damn, I've known this person for such a long time. Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do y'all think about it though? Like, does it come to mind? Like, whenever you're with your opposite sex friend, opposite gender friend, do you think about, what would it be like if I dated them?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like with every single person of the opposite gender?
Just like, oh, is it like be together and then you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Like,
Not if I'm not attracted to them. No, I don't think I think a lot, to be honest.
That's different. I think that's a different issue.
Yeah, I think that's a different.
Okay, let's move on to the last question for today. Are you ready for it, MJ? Because you will have to take off your hat as BioGirl MJ and you'll have to be Lovergirl MJ. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I'm excited. This one is from someone named how do you pronounce that? Nucleus. From Nucleus. Nucleus asks, how to ask a guy if he's single without being too direct? Because I don't want to be too direct until it is awkward because we still see each other. We still have to see each other for the next few years. And I don't want to make it awkward because he doesn't post anything on social media. So I don't know if he's single or not. How to ask a guy if he's single without being too direct?
oh, how to ask a guy if he's being. Oh no, this is a tough one.
Are y'all good at taking hints or like picking up hints?
Not good at picking up hints.
I mean, stalking the social media is one thing.
But he doesn't post social media. That's the.
Oh man.
Are you making up a story for this?
No, it says there.
Yeah, he did.
Because he doesn't post anything on social media, so I don't know if he's single or not. I would never make up stuff.
Honestly, I think there's no harm just getting to know the person better. I've encountered such situations before where I don't really know whether this guy is attached or not. Then and then especially the guy is friendly, right? Back to you. Then you're like, yeah. So it's okay to just become like better friends with this person. Yeah, and ultimately, if he's attached, somehow it will show. So I think it's okay to just take the step forward and like, I mean, don't be a creep and stalk him, but if the opportunities, if you guys can work together as a team or you guys are friends, classmates, I think there's really no harm just being a better friend, and not say better friend, like improve the friendship or taking the friendship further. Because I think ultimately he will, unless he purposely hides it. And that's a whole other story.
Weird, yeah.
But one thing is like, oh, like, I need to meet my girlfriend or like something girlfriend will appear. Then that's when you know already, yeah. Then set for you. But other than that, there's not really any other way you can't stalk him.
You know, my friend actually, okay, so she wanted to find out if this guy was single. So she's been talking to him for a while and then she just pops the question like, but I think they were supposed to hang out or something. So she just wanted to know, but she also like, were planning to go out with him. So she was like, oh, maybe you can bring your girlfriend along. And then the guy was like, I don't have a girlfriend. So
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, but the problem with that is if you're interested in the guy, by saying that, then you kind of give the signal to the guy that you're not interested in him.
oh, because like yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you know what I mean? If I was the guy, I was like, oh, this person thinks I'm with a girl. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you can't do that.
Really? Do guys think that way?
You can play hard to get.
Okay, let's say like I'm interested in a girl, right? And she says to me like, oh, you can bring your girlfriend. Then I'll think like, you know, and I'm thinking like, oh, me and this girl have been vibing, like, you know, we've been chatting. She seems cool, like I would like to date her. And then she says to me, oh, you can bring your girlfriend. Then in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, this girl has not been interested in me at all because she thought I was with someone else, yeah.
Really? You think that way? I think the guy will be like, oh no, I don't have. Then he will ask back, you know, he's like, how about you? Then he was like, then I was like, single? And then like, whoa, the chemistry is like, woohoo! Yeah, I don't really, will guy think of it that way?
Maybe what they should do is she should be like, okay, on the count of 3, we say whether we're single or not. Then just like 1, 2, 3.
Good.
You know, once, right, I was on this trip with a bunch of friends, and then like somehow we found out like 2 of the guys liked the same girl
I know this story.
in this trip, right? And then like we wanted to, I don't know, this is such an asshole thing to do, to be honest, but like me and like one other friend, we got the 2 of them together, and then we were like, oh, we heard like you guys have been like thinking about like some like, you know, romantic shit, right? And I said like, okay, on the count of 3, say which girl you like or something like that. Then we made them do it, and it was kind of awkward after. But it's funny now. Yeah, neither of them got with the girl.
I think that's only fair. That's only fair.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those trips where it's like a bunch of people from like different places. So like, you know, they weren't that all. It's not everyone was close. It's not like everyone was close to begin with. Yeah. Yeah. What would you do, Alfie, in this situation?
Ooh.
If you wanted to find out if a guy was single.
If a guy was step 1 is stalk, right? Yeah. Then if don't have. I mean, you can ask around. You can ask around.
Yeah.
But normally I won't do that because later someone rats on me. So tough, I think I would go with the same thing. I would be like, yeah, the girlfriend trick. Yeah.
Bring your girlfriend.
I actually didn't think of that until then. Yeah.
You can just proceed on to be friends with the person. Then when it's comfortable to ask about the girlfriend question, then that's where you pop it and then you realize. I think if a guy likes you back because he's single, it's going to be very obvious also, because the banter that you have will be very different from a guy who's attached and you're trying to be friends with him. I don't think he'll be that invested. If he is, then the guy's a jerk. You know?
Yeah, I think you spend enough time with the person, you're bound to find out whether the person has a partner, right? Unless they're like hiding it, then it's like...
Yeah, that's a bit weird. If they have a girlfriend and it's like you've had like at least an hour of conversation with this person and they've never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Usually you go out and you like
For
get to know
drinks
each other.
alone, like 2 of you, it's like, hello, you don't really do that. Like,
Yeah. But I don't know, I mean, also there's this situation, like, you know, I'm like attached, I guess, but like, I mean, I guess. I'm attached, but like, it's like, you don't want to... That's the whole point. It's like weird to bring it up in conversation sometimes, because you don't want to be like, yeah, I've got a girlfriend, by the way. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, wait, I know what you're gonna say. Okay, Alfie, go.
Okay, because I'm attached also, and then when my partner like goes to a club, I'll tell him to say like, if a girl comes here, I'll be like, I want him to say like, I have a girlfriend, and then like leave. But
No,
wait. But then he said, he shouldn't, because he should say like, oh, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Now I was like, what do you have to be sorry about?
Okay.
No, but he says it's like how he gave me an example. Okay, I don't know what's the example. Obviously, I didn't care about this conversation. But it's like if someone like offers you something and you don't want it, you'd be like, oh, sorry, it's okay, I'm fine.
It's like, thank you for the effort. I appreciate your effort, but sorry.
Okay, he just want to be polite lah, I guess,
Yeah,
and
but-
not...
Actually, on that thing, I had a friend, right, who was approached by a guy. She has a boyfriend. So some guy approached her when she was out shopping or something, asked for a number. And she just told him, like, no, I'm not interested. Then I asked her, like, why, like, and then she said the guy kept bugging her or whatever, and like, you know, that's the story. But I asked her, like, why didn't you just say to him, like, oh, you have a boyfriend? Because it's true, she has a boyfriend. And she said, it's like the coldest thing I've ever heard someone say. She said, I didn't want him to think that I was like not interested in him because I have a boyfriend. I just wanted him to know that I'm not interested in him, full stop. So even if I'm single, I'm not interested in this person. But I thought that's like, whoa, that's pretty badass actually.
Yeah.
He meant, like, that guy's soul is crushed.
Because it's like, why do you need me to have a boyfriend to like say no to you? You know, it's like, even if I'm single, like just me as my own, I won't be interested in you. Yeah. But it's true though, like I feel like guys tend to back off more if they hear that the girl that they're trying to hit up has a boyfriend. Yeah, and then, but if the girl says like, no, I'm not interested, they'll like probe and ask like, why, like blah, blah.
Like, they think they still have a shot, maybe.
Sometimes with boyfriend, they also be like, oh, we're just gonna be friends. It's like, what? They might say that, yeah.
Yeah. On that note, I think that's a good opportunity to end this podcast. No, thank you so much for joining. Wait, Did we answer Nucleus's question? I don't know if we answered anyone's question.
No, we did.
We had so much fun.
We provide great advice. We cannot answer them,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
did provide some really good advice.
Okay, quick one. Nucleus, just ask the guy what he did on the weekend. How was your weekend? And then just get a conversation started about that. Okay.
Hopefully he'll tell you if he was hanging out with his girlfriend.
Yeah, if he's like real sus about it, then it's a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on our show, MJ. I hope it was fun. Maybe we should get you and your husband on when you guys get married in the future. Talk about business and relationships. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
That's quite...
But we'll make sure he wears a mask so that, you know, we continue to keep him out of the spotlight for the sake of your relationship.
I mean, he's shown his face before, so... But we'll see. I think that'll be a very fun conversation that maybe is relatable to a lot of the couples out there.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. As you've spoken about earlier, you guys do workshops, you guys have programs, and obviously you have videos going out every day, which is, I can't believe you guys are doing that. It's super impressive. And people can keep up to date with everything that you have going on at Just Keep Thinking SG, right? On Instagram. And what's it on TikTok? Just Keep Thinking.
Yeah.
And on Facebook if you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on YouTube as well if you, I don't know. Okay, thank you everyone. We'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.